2 points, 8 all. Sixty-second timeout for the Merritt.
The Frederick and Merritt game is going a little bit long. This is seventh place team game.
Two points, R. Two points, Wells. Sixty-second timeout for the Merritt. Foul on Frederick, number 2. Foul on Merritt, number 10. Carter. Tyler. Foul on Frederick, number 22. Final score, Merritt 65, Frederick 31. Great game, gentlemen.
All right, folks. Hope you're enjoying your lunch if you've got it started. Lady Cardinals are getting ready to take the floor. They're going to go against Mangum. Lady Cardinals have played the Lady Tigers from Mangum several times in this tournament over the last several years. All of those have gone heavily the Cardinals' way. There have been some really rough blowouts over the years. And the Cardinals matching up against Mangum to try and win some consolation hardware here in this Merritt tournament. Lady Cardinals are going to suit out 6 today. Brighton will be on the bench. She is here. I don't know if she's going to be getting any medical attention with double checking that leg after she had the hard fall yesterday. So I'm not going to give you any medical reports, but you can see Brighton down there on the floor. So she's up walking around, no crutches, nothing like that. Hopefully she'll be in good shape, but she's going to sit out today and rest that leg. So the Lady Cardinals will run 6. So we, at the very least, will see a different set of starters today. The path to this Consolation Championship game. Here's your bracket, as you guys can see. Lady Cardinals lost to an incredible Mooreland team. That Mooreland team last night, a lot of people did not like the way the game went. Mooreland played Merritt. Merritt highly ranked in Class 2A. Mooreland ranked about 14 in Class A. Those two matched up, and Merritt won a, I don't know if you'd say controversial game, but I can tell you this, it wasn't very fun to watch. Couldn't find it anywhere to stream, but Mooreland and Merritt went back and forth through first 3 quarters. At the fourth quarter, Merritt held the ball almost the entirety of the fourth quarter. Merritt held the ball, waiting till the end of the game, and then when they played it out in the last minute, Merritt came out on top by 1. Over on the Cardinal side of the bracket, the Cardinals matched up with Hooker JV yesterday. Cardinals completely overmatched the Hooker JV team, and as you would expect, going against the JV team, it's a little bit more of a scrimmage for the Lady Cardinals. Cardinals went up against Hooker and scored early, scored often, on the way to a big win. And so today they'll match up with the Mangum Tigers. As you can see, Mangum on day 1 got to go up against Hooker. That did not go well. Mangum lost big to Hooker. Then Mangum went against Frederick yesterday and beat Frederick. Beat up on the Bombers just a little bit, won by about 15. And so Mangum is in. Now, Mangum, I don't have their schedule to put up for you. Honestly, there's not a lot to see. Let me take you through it. Mangum only has 7 games on the year. They are sitting at 3-4. Sorry, I know I triggered your youngsters when I said 6 and 7. Mooreland is sitting at 3-4. They don't score a lot of points, folks. They've only had 1 game they've scored over 40. That was in a win over Oklahoma. Oklahoma is not a good program, folks. So anyway, Mangum played against them and beat them 47-28. Their other win this year was against Snyder, 37-30, before yesterday's win over Frederick. So Mangum has struggled on the year. Their only ranked team they played was Hooker on Thursday here in the tournament, and they got waxed. So they've also lost to Thomas Fay Custer. They lost to Burns Flat Bills, Steel City, and lost to Sayre. Various amounts. One thing I will say about Mangum, their defense, they do hold scoring down. Nobody has gotten out and run on them. They're tall. There's some height there. And it's nice to see. We have seen Mangum for years. Mangum does have 10 girls out there. So they've got a full squad. So Coach Kelly King over there, she's got them sitting at right around 500. They'd like to get a big win today against Turpin. That would let them bring home some hardware. They get a consolation trophy or a consolation plaque. And it would even out their schedule at 500. But Lady Cardinals have other plans in mind. Cardinals will play a little bit more shorthanded than normal with only 6 with Brighton over on the bench. But the Cardinals will get out. Yesterday, the Cardinals were fantastic in transition. A lot of people scored well. But we'll see. We'll see how this one will go. Cardinals like to come out of this tournament as we're finishing off the first third of the season and hold on to the winning record that we brought into the tournament. Cardinals sit 5-4 right now, but of the losses, all 4 losses were to ranked teams. So the Cardinals still in that process of figuring out exactly where we sit in Class A. By the time we get to the Buffalo tournament in 2 weeks, we'll have piled up a lot more games, and we'll know a lot more as we get down to the end of January and gear up for a playoff run. There's definite signs as the freshmen are building up their experience here in varsity ball. There's a lot of signs where we can play some really good defense now without having that big post inside like when we played Mooreland. There were some issues there, but these Cardinals can get out and run. They play really good man-to-man defense. So we'll see against Mangum. So you've got a couple of moments left. Go grab that snack and drink. Go hit the bathroom one more time because you're going to be cheering on some Cardinal basketball. And right after this game, we'll be going back-to-back. The Cardinals will be taking on an interesting Mooreland team right after this. So get ready for some basketball, folks. Let's have some fun and see where things go.
Welcome back to the Merritt Classic. Our next matchup is a consolation between the Mangum Lady Tigers and the Turpin Lady Cardinals. Starting on the visiting side, the Mangum Lady Tigers. A senior, number 3, Gracie Smith.
Number 3, Gracie Smith, a senior.
A sophomore, number 5, Avery Hopper.
5, sophomore, Avery Hopper.
Junior, number 12, Hannah Stair.
Junior, number 12, Hannah Stair.
Number 14, Hallie Smith.
Number 14, senior Hallie Smith.
Number 30, Bella Dudgeon, is coached by Kelly Keith.
And number 30, Bella Dudgeon. Not Dungeon, Dudgeon.
Starting for the home team, the Turpin Lady Cardinals. A freshman, number 2, Maya Ortiz.
For the Cardinals, number 2, Maya Ortiz.
A junior, number 3,
Alyssa Peters.
A freshman, number 4, Ray Peters.
Number 4, Ray Peters.
A senior, number 10, Tatum
Number
Boyd.
10, Tatum Boyd. And getting her first start of the season, number 11, Brooklyn Stokes.
Good luck, ladies.
Coach Smoltz, Coach Strain, and Abby Buller on the bench for the Cardinals coaching. We've got our Lady Cardinal cheerleaders here. Get ready to start this thing off. Cardinals had to be close and careful today with the fouls. Only 6 will not leave us any room. Hopper gets the tip. Mangum on offense first. You see big number 14, Hallie Smith, gets the first bucket. And then Mangum steals the inbounds pass. Hopper gets it, puts it in. Mangum, 4-0 lead to start the game. Cardinals haven't even run offense yet. Cardinals get it into the front court at the high post to Stokes. Stokes kick out. Ray has it. Now Alyssa looking to go. Alyssa trips up, gets tangled up in feet. I think it was with Hopper. Cardinals hold on to the ball, though. Maya Ortiz wide open for 3 and drains it. Mangum bringing the ball down. Drive inside. And a travel. Smith is tall, long, and looks pretty quick. Mangum going a 1-3-1 full court press. That's not one that you see a lot. Alyssa has it. Ray on the side. Back to Alyssa. Alyssa up ahead to Maya. Maya penetrates in deep, puts the shot up. It's a miss. Rebounded by Smith. Cardinals struggled a little bit with a big post player in Izzy Eilers from Mooreland on Thursday. Smith is quite a bit skinnier than Eilers. Not quite as tall. Oops, turnover on the sideline. That last bucket was by Gracie Smith, number 3. Should come in on the backside post. Put it in. Mangum with the early lead on the Cardinals. Cardinals running a man here against Mangum. Smith has it up top. She's going to take a long 3. It's off the front of the rim. Maya's got it. Maya looking ahead for Alyssa. Alyssa down the court. Hurry. Oh, looking out on the edge for Ray. Pass got deflected, stolen by Mangum. Here comes Gracie Smith. Gracie going the other way. She'll go up. She's going to draw a foul on Maya.
Number 2.
That'll send Gracie Smith to the line, shooting 2. That's the first foul of the game. Smith makes the first. Smith makes the second. And Mangum leads by 5, 8-3. Cardinals working against that press. Ray gets doubled, holds on to it, kicks it back out. Maya's got it across the timeline. Ray on the wing looking inside for Alyssa. Alyssa will go up, put it in. That was a good look. Cardinals attacked the middle and had success. Cardinals extend the defense here, going man-to-man, making Mangum work. Mangum spreading the floor. Hopper penetrates, puts up a jumper, and gets it to fall. Mangum's hot to start the game. 10 points so far. We haven't hit the 3-minute mark yet of the first quarter. Tatum up into the front court to Ray. Ray attacks, pull out for Tatum. Tatum for 3. Maya hit 1-3. Tatum misses just by a little bit on that one. Rebound ends up in Hallie Smith's hands. Oh, Hopper on a tremendous cut right down the lane. They find her on that cut. She scores. And Mangum leads by 7, 12-5. Mangum really moving well. Coach Smalt will take a timeout, talk things over. Here's your Cardinal cheerleaders. Tatum into Ortiz. Megan dropping back a little bit. Tatum right through the middle. That's a hot knife through butter. Ray, quick shots up. It's missed, but Maya fights for the rebound. Almost has it, but then it gets tipped out, lands on her leg, bounced out of bounds. Mangum's ball. Cardinals got through the press easily. Cardinals have had shots. But right now, Mangum is so hot. Turnover by Mangum. I do not understand the hand signal by the referee. He did not call a foul, but it looked like he was given a motion like she had hooked to get around the defender. But no foul called on Mangum. Block on the floor. Gracie Smith's going to get called for the foul as Alyssa was penetrating.
Foul, Mangum number 3.
Into Brooklyn. Brooklyn will kick it out to Maya. Back up top. Tatum attacks. Cardinals are getting to the hole. Great take by Tatum Boyd. Difference in the game. 5 points on the scoreboard. Cardinals again running man-to-man on Mangum. Pick and roll. Ray and Alyssa handle it perfectly. But Smith, able to hold on the ball, keeps it up high. And Hallie Smith puts it in for 2. Mangum just about can't miss right now. Up ahead to Ray. Ray to Brooklyn. She finds Alyssa on the backside. Cardinals lose the ball out of bounds. Cardinals have a couple of turnovers here. Dadgummit. Don't know what's causing that. You can hear my phone dinging as you guys are letting me know. I appreciate you doing it. Mangum down the lane. Another 2 points. Avery Hopper puts it in. Alyssa up ahead. Sophia Drennan has come in. Brooklyn's getting a little bit of a break. Nice job. Ortiz gets to the hole, puts it up and in. Cardinals are getting fantastic shots. Mangum's just so hot right now. Mangum on the drive. Shots missed. I think Maya, well, they're going to say Maya didn't block it. She didn't get contact on it. Instead, it's a miss for Hannah Stair. Ball goes out of bounds, and the Cardinals have it. Down by 7. Big scoring quarter for Mangum. Mentioned they don't score a lot of points, but boy, they have really opened things up here. They're hitting those short jumpers and getting the hole against the Cardinals. Mangum bringing it down. Ortiz challenging against Stair. Over to Smith. Hallie tries to drive. Alyssa tips it away. Tatum comes away with the steal off the deflection by Alyssa. Tatum loses it. Didn't quite ever have control. She's working her way down the court. Stair, wide open for three. It's a miss. Tatum gets the rebound, gets it to Sophia. Ray's got it. Ray looking up ahead to Sophia. Sophia passes it to Alyssa. That's the third time the Cardinals have lost a ball when they're right at the verge. Just knocking on the door and then losing the ball. Cardinals just a little bit out of sync on offense. Gudgeon gets rid of it. It's back in Hallie Smith's hands up top. Hallie Smith over to Gracie Smith. Gracie's going to take a pull-up jumper for three. Misses it. Up ahead to Alyssa. Alyssa in transition. I think Smith got a piece of it and blocked it. Hallie Smith has it again up top. She's working against Alyssa. Hallie Smith picks it up, gets it over to Gracie. Ray's on her. Gracie going to the hole. Finger roll up. It's a miss. Sophia Drennan's got it. Over to Maya. Maya up ahead to Alyssa. Alyssa for three. Off the front of the rim. Ray does a great job following it. And Ray's left wide open. She goes in, puts in an easy 2 points. They're not going to guard me, I guess. I'll just go shoot it. Over to Gracie Smith. Gracie Smith working against Ray. Hallie Smith in the corner. Long three. It's a miss. Maya has the rebound. Cardinals on the run. Cardinals really pushing pace here in this first quarter. Tatum, give and go with Maya. Maya goes up. She's going to draw a foul on Hallie Smith, and she'll go to line shooting two. Only the third foul called in the quarter. First on Hallie Smith. Maya's first shot goes in. Second shot is in. Cardinals trail by three. Mangum really came out hot to start things, but it's been all Cardinals since. Cardinals on a run here. Tatum Boyd with the steal. Spin move, loses the ball. Fourth time the Cardinals have lost the ball within 3 feet of the goal. 4 different turnovers. Cardinals are getting to the hole and getting good opportunities. Honestly, they might be just a little bit surprised that they're getting unhindered past the basket as often as it's happening. Double dribble. Turnover, Cardinals had the ball back. Maya looking up ahead for Ray. Ray. Spin, going baseline. She's going to get to shoot. She got fouled on a buzzer beater.
Number 5.
That foul will be credited to Avery Hopper. That is her first. Mangum ends the quarter with 3 fouls total. Ray hits the first free throw. Ray misses the second. Cardinals absorb the run, the hot start by the Mangum Lady Tigers. Finish the quarter trailing only by a bucket after being down by as many as 7. Here's your Lady Cardinal cheerleaders. Okay. Coach Barnes is statting the game from a distance. If you want to follow the stats live, you can turn on Game Changer and have it on one of your devices. Look for the Lady Cardinal varsity team. Ortiz has 7. Alyssa has 2. Ray has 3. And Tatum has 2 for the Cardinals 14. Hopper has 8. That's where a chunk of Mangum scoring has come from. The other 8 are split evenly, 4 apiece for Smith, the 2 Smiths. I don't know if they're sisters, cousins, or just happen to both be named Smith, but 2 seniors, both named Smith for Mangum. Start of the second quarter. You've got Drennan and Stokes, Alyssa, Tatum, and Maya out on the floor for the Cardinals. Chopped in the corner by Alyssa. It's missed. Tatum putting in the work. Gets the rebound and puts in the putback. All tied up. 16 all. Gracie Smith up top working against Drennan. Spins. Draws double team from Tatum. Kicks it out on the edge to Hopper. Back to Smith. Haley Smith is out, by the way. In her spot. Let me see. Dudgeon's out there. Stair is out there. Gracie Smith is out there. Long shot by Hopper, and it's a miss. I'm missing somebody. Oh, 13, McKenna Miller is in Gracie Smith's spot. Shot's a miss for the Cardinals. Sorry, no shot. That was stolen. Sophia had it ripped away from her underneath the bucket. 5th turnover underneath the bucket for the Cardinals. Outside shot's a miss. That was Hopper. Maya's got the ball coming the other way. Up ahead to Tatum. Tatum, kick to Alyssa. And the Cardinals will start the offense. Drennan on the wing. Tatum pops out, catches it up top. Kick over to Maya. Maya open. Long 3. That'll be a miss. Nobody's on the backside to rebound. Miller comes away with it. Mangum coming the other way. Into the corner for Dudgeon. Dudgeon goes baseline against Drennan. Puts it up. It's a miss. Dudgeon tips it out. Tatum's there to steal it. Up ahead. Oops. Tatum had a great idea. Was looking ahead for Maya. Maya hadn't gotten clear. Ball got stolen by Stair. Stair inside. He goes up to put up a shot, but she travels before she gets the shot off. Tatum will throw it in underneath. Tatum back to Maya. Mangum working that 1-3-1. Cardinals got that thing figured out pretty early and are knifing through that press pretty easily now. Tatum over to Ray on the wing. Underneath, they go to Alyssa. Alyssa can't hang on to it. Ball goes out of bounds. Turnover. Coming in will be Zoe Gutierrez, and Dudgeon will go to the bench. Long pass underneath. Haley Smith has come back in. Or Hallie Smith. Smith immediately makes presence felt. It's a big shot underneath. Ray out to Alyssa. Give and go. Tatum and Alyssa. Shots up. It's a miss. Smith is there for the rebound. Cardinals are getting all sorts of opportunities getting the ball on the drive. Tatum tips the ball. It goes out of bounds. Last touch by Gracie Smith. Ortiz has it. She's up the floor. Over to Alyssa in the corner. Alyssa looks for Tatum and finds her. Back to Alyssa. Tatum's pass got stolen, intended for Alyssa, but Hannah Stair, who grabbed it, went out of bounds before she could recover. Tatum into the post for Alyssa. Alyssa working against Smith. Back out to Tatum. Tatum's open for 3. Shots up, it's a miss. Brooklyn Stokes tries to get to it, but she had Zoe Gutierrez blocked in front of her. That foul call is exactly why a lot of people think that there is such a thing as over the back. We know well that it's not. It's just a push. Brooklyn just too much contact on Gutierrez's back. Stolen pass by Tatum. She is racking up the steal numbers here. Beautiful pass over to Ray. Ray going up. She was going to have a clean look at the basket, and Hallie Smith comes over, fouls her. Ray will get to go to the line shooting 2, and Hallie Smith will pick up another foul. That is her second. Ray makes the first. Cardinals haven't led in the game. Mangum jumped out to a lead and has never relinquished it. It's been tied, but Lady Cardinals have never led yet. Ray ties it up again. 4.5 left to go in the first half. Mangum had some good things going on offense when they attacked the basket. They tried for it here. Long pass intended for Hallie Smith. Tatum comes in front of it, jumps, and tips it out of bounds. Mangum will throw it in from underneath the bucket. Job. Hopper comes in, sneaks in on the play, gets an open look, and puts in the layup for an easy 2 for Mangum. Cardinals. Oops. Alyssa was looking inside for Maya. Maya was covered up, and Alyssa ended up taking an extra step, turned the ball over. Mangum in the front court, running their offense again. Hallie Smith looking underneath for Hopper. Hopper can't handle it. Mangum will turn it over. Tatum into Maya. Mangum running that press, but it's just starting to sag a little bit. Getting a little bit tired. Alyssa gets the pass, but doesn't get it clean. She gets tied up by Hopper. Jump ball turns the ball over to Mangum. Subs in for Mangum. Dudgeon will come back in. Gutierrez will go to the bench. Ray challenges Gracie Smith. Gracie gets rid of it. Over to Stair. Stair looking inside for Hallie Smith. Wide open underneath. Tatum directing traffic. Gets it over to Ortiz on the wing. Wing up the floor. Maya up the floor. Over to Ray. Ray picks it up her dribble. Gets it to Maya back in the corner. Maya looks. Brooklyn cuts across the lane. Then a kick out to Ray. Ray rolls. Looks for Alyssa. Alyssa's got to pass the bucket. She'll draw a foul on Gracie Smith. Smith wasn't going to let her have an easy shot. And Alyssa will go to the line with a chance to shoot 2. Cardinals down by 4. Just can't quite string the plays together to pull into the lead. We'll make a couple of good plays, and then Mangum will answer. Alyssa makes first. Sub in. Gutierrez will come back in for Smith. Gracie Smith goes to the bench. Alyssa makes the first. Alyssa misses the second. Hallie Smith has the rebound. Cardinals back within 3. Hallie Smith on the wing. Looks to penetrate. Long shots up. Got blocked by Alyssa. Alyssa's got Ray comes away with the outlet. Maya was trying to get open underneath. Cardinals wait too long to get it to her. Tatum tries to force it. Maya was still open for a moment, but the window closed. Ball got deflected and stolen by Mangum. Long shot is missed. Alyssa's got the rebound. Maya's trying to leak out behind the defense and get something going. Cardinals have the opportunity to run against this team, but just can't get everything put back together to do it. Tatum's got the ball in the corner right now. Brooklyn on the wing. Over to Alyssa, the high post. Over to Ray. Ray drives in. A lot of contact. Body's on the floor. Brooklyn comes away with the rebound, and the ball got tipped out of bounds by Smith. Sophia's going to come back in. She's at the scorer's table. So is Grace Smith. Going to the bench will be Tatum. Oh, we're going to have a timeout by Mangum. Here's your Cardinal cheerleaders. Team's back on the floor. Cardinals throw it in. Maya's got it up top. Over to Tatum. Cross-court pass to Maya. Maya goes up. Jumper off the rim. And in. Beautiful little kiss off the bucket, or off the basket. Dadgummit, let's try one more time. Kissing it off the backboard. Maya takes it away from Stair. Jump ball's the call. Cardinals trail by one. If they can get a bucket here, the Cardinals will take the first lead of the game. Maya makes the move. Can't get it to fall, but then gets her own rebound, goes for the putback, and she'll get fouled on the attempt.
Foul, number 30.
Maya gets to shoot two. Chance to tie or pull the Cardinals into the lead. Maya misses both. Rebound by Mangum, and Cardinals still cannot get the lead in this game. Hopper over to Hallie Smith. Stair. Over to Hallie Smith. Give and go to Stair. Stair goes up. Maya's going to get called for a blocking foul.
Number 2.
Maya went for the block, got too much body on it. Stair will get to shoot two. That is 2 fouls on Maya. Stair makes the first. 2-point lead for Mangum. Makes the second. 3-point lead for Mangum. Mangum bringing the press up a little bit here. Maya looks down forward, gets Sophia. Sophia attacks the baseline and double dribbles. Cardinals just can't get everything put together here. Do a lot of good things and then stumble. Doesn't help when you got a starter on the bench. The Cardinals really missing Brighton today. Brooklyn and Sophia have done a great job stepping in. Oh, what a job by Maya Ortiz. She got in deep. Turn around, little jumper. Cardinals back within 14 seconds left to go before half. Gracie Smith on the outside. Throw into Hallie at the high post. Oh, Maya just about gets the pass. Jumpers missed. Tatum fighting for it with Hallie Smith. Hallie Smith into Hopper. And Ray fouls Gracie Smith. No, fouls Hopper, but it's on the floor.
Foul on Turpin, number 4.
A foul on Ray. That is her first. 2 seconds left. Mangum will have to throw it in and immediately shoot. Cardinals need to defend this well. Into Hallie. Oh, give and go. Got a wide open shot. It's a nice play. They threw it to the high post to Hallie Smith. Smith immediately caught it and looked for Gracie Smith, who'd come in. A lot of times they'll say on an inbounds play, the hardest person to defend is the person throwing in the ball because the defense will lose track of them. What happened, but Gracie Smith missed the shot, and it remains a 1-point lead for Mangum as we go to half. Here's your Cardinal cheerleaders. Let me run through stats for you. Big thanks to Coach Barnes at home, who's keeping track of things. Mangum had a 16-14 first quarter. That gave them the 2-point lead. In the second quarter, both teams adjusted and reacted to each other's adjustments. The Cardinals actually win the second quarter 9-8. There's been a whole lot of missed opportunities for the Cardinals. I'm sure the Lady Tigers would say the same thing. But the Cardinals are getting to the hole and then losing it on turnovers. If they can get that tightened up, they could open this game up. Cardinals defense has done a good job with just a few miscues, and Mangum has been able to turn those miscues into points over and over and over. For the Cardinals, the scoring has been mostly Maya Ortiz, 11 points for the freshman, 3 points for Alyssa Peters, 5 points for Ray Peters, 4 points for Tatum Boyd. For Mangum, Hopper leading the way with 10 points. Gracie Smith has 4, Stair has 2, and Hallie Smith has 8. Big defensive game so far for Tatum Boyd. She has 3 steals on the game. Ortiz has 6 rebounds. Alyssa has 2 rebounds. Tatum has 4 rebounds. And the Cardinals are out-rebounding the Lady Tigers. For the Lady Tigers, it's been mainly Hallie Smith. She's got 5 rebounds. Nobody else has more than 1. That's it for your stats for the game. Again, big thanks to Coach Barnes. If you want to follow the stats live, you can turn on Game Changer. We normally use Game Changer for the stick and ball sport for baseball and softball. But Coach Barnes had the bright idea to be able to score and have it live where we could be able to see it in multiple locations. And it's been a great idea so far. So you can follow along there on Game Changer. I want to shift gears and talk about homecoming. Homecoming is coming up next week, and the Cardinals have set Spirit Days. Now, homecoming is not next week. It's January 20th. The Cardinals will be playing Beaver. But let me run through those Spirit Days. So Wednesday, January 4th, or January 14th, is Pajama Day. Sleeping Beauty is the name for that day. The theme for homecoming is Once Upon a Homecoming, so Disney movies are the inspiration for the dress-up days. So again, Wednesday, January 14th is Sleeping Beauty, Pajama Day. Thursday, January 15th is Space Jam Day, so wear your favorite sports jerseys. Friday, January 16th is Ohana, that is Tropical Day or Beach Day. Monday, January 19th is Friend and Me, that's Twins. And then Monday, January 20th, which is the homecoming game against Beaver. Coronation will be Tuesday evening, January 20th. The theme that day is Jungle Book for dress-up days. Hunter versus Animals. Coming up after this first game, the Cardinals will be taking on Mooreland. And they'll be playing for our consolation championship against Mooreland. That'll be immediately following this game. It's scheduled for a start time of 2 o'clock. We got started a little bit late with this game, so that might be a little bit after 2. But if you're here watching the Lady Cardinals, it's easy to just keep the stream on and watch that second game and follow along. All right, we've got about 3.5 minutes left. Go refill the popcorn, grab some more snacks. Probably not popcorn right now. You're probably eating lunch while you're watching this game or right after lunch. So make it an after lunch snack and get ready for some Lady Cardinal basketball here in a few minutes.
Possession Mangum to start the second half. Dungeon.
Nice possession to start the first half for Mangum. They were working hard. Cardinal defense was making them work, but Mangum ends up coming away with the score. Cardinals lose the ball on the other end. Was Gracie Smith, by the way, who hit that shot. That last time down for Mangum. This time down, Mangum turns the ball over. Cardinals will get things started here. Mangum coming back out with that 1-3-1 defense. Trying for that press. They had a little bit of success with it at the very beginning of the game. But Ortiz makes a mistake. Picks up the ball in that dead corner. Just about got stranded out there. Coach Schmaltz was about to take a timeout, and then a foul is called on Dudgeon. That is Dudgeon's second. Ortiz working on the outside, going against Stair. Stair loses it. Or sorry, not Stair. Ortiz loses it back across the timeline, and a backcourt violation. Up ahead to Hallie Smith. She looks underneath for Gracie Smith. And then Mangum will reset the defense for the offense. Ray comes with the rebound. Ray up ahead to Tatum. Tatum's going to draw a third foul on Stair. Not Stair, on Dudgeon. Sorry, folks.
Mangum number 30.
I'm going to blame it on only having 1 cup of coffee this morning instead of my normal half a pot. Boyd's got it on the wing. Oh, beautiful give and go to Alyssa. Alyssa's going to get all the way to the hole and draw a foul underneath on the orange shirts. Who will this be on? That'll go on Hallie Smith. That's 3 on her. So Dudgeon and Smith both have 3. Alyssa makes the first. Cardinals have attacked the basket very well. The problem has been holding on to the ball once they get in deep to through the defense. Hallie Smith is going to go out, go to the bench. Dudgeon will stay in. Alyssa makes both, and the Cardinals are back within 1. Up ahead to Gracie Smith. So Hallie Smith out. Takes out a big presence on the inside. Cardinals scrambling. Mangum able to hold on to it underneath the Dudgeon. Dudgeon will travel. Cardinals cause some chaos for the Mangum offense. Oh, and then Ortiz just isn't paying attention. Tatum threw her a ball. Ortiz had her hands up, and it literally went right through her hands and out of bounds. That's been the kind of mistakes the Cardinals have been making today, and that's why they're still trailing in this game. Mangum throwing it to Dudgeon and just about 10 feet over the top of the young lady. Not sure what happened there. So, dueling mistakes by the two offenses. And the Cardinals get the ball back after the gift by Mangum. Lissa to Maya, up ahead. Brooklyn, over to Ray. And Ray draws the blocking foul on Gracie Smith. Smith tried to flop, but Ray went sideways. She did lateral movement going around Smith, and you're not going to get a block foul called on that. There's just not enough contact to knock you over, and so she didn't get called for flopping, but that's what she did. Ray hits the first. Game is tied. Will the Cardinals take their first lead of the game here? All that stands between them and that lead is this free throw by Ray. And Ray gives the Cardinals their first lead of the game. Up ahead to Stair. Stair to Dudgeon. Dudgeon having to run that high post now with Hallie Smith out with 3 fouls. Dudgeon's playing with 3 fouls, though, too. Inside. Nice job by Hopper. Hopper cut across at the high post. And then Hopper stays up. Causes some problems for the Cardinals press breaker. Coach King really wanted that ball to be called out on Alyssa, but Hopper dove on the ball as it was going out of bounds. Alyssa back to Tatum. Over on the wing to Ortiz. Over the middle to Alyssa. Alyssa to Ray. Ray goes up with a shot. Gracie Smith went straight up. Ray can't get the shot to fall. Smith comes away with the rebound, and Mangum on offense going the other way. Long pass tipped out of bounds by Ray. Ray was just a beat slower, else that's going to be a layup going the other direction. But a good job to jump that pass. Hallie Smith will come back in. Gutierrez will go to the bench. Long pass in deep to Smith. Smith goes up and off the glass and in. On the wing to Maya. Maya head to Brooklyn. Brooklyn waits on Maya to come back to her. Gives her the ball. Maya for a long three. Steph Curry level territory. Ray gets the rebound but gets tied up by Hallie Smith. Possession arrow stays with the Cardinals, so they'll get an inbounds play underneath the bucket. Cardinals set up in a box inbound. Run it. Alyssa's got on the outside. Looking for Maya as a cutter. Maya catches it. She's going to get fouled. I think that'll be on Gracie Smith. If not, Hallie Smith's going to pick up her fourth foul. It is on Gracie Smith. That's her fourth. Well, Mangum's starting to pile up the fouls. And that's been 5 fouls on Mangum, so the Cardinals are in the bonus for the rest of the quarter. Cardinals have very good free throw shooting. As I say it, Maya proves me wrong. But we'll play the odds here. If you're going to send the Lady Cardinals to the free throw line, good things are going to happen for Turpin fans. Maya makes the second. Cardinals have not played full court defense in this game. Oh, Alyssa just about jumps that pass. Hopper's able to hold on to it, but then Hopper misses the shot. Tatum goes to the rebound, scramble. Tatum goes to the ground, loses the ball, and it goes back. Hopper going to try again, misses it again. This time Alyssa's got it. Alyssa up ahead to Maya. Maya leaking out behind the defense. Cherry picking a little bit. She's got it. 2 points by Ortiz. Cardinals looking to try and gain some momentum here. It's a tie game. And Tatum Boyd has it up ahead to Ortiz. Ortiz goes up for the lead. And now it's a 2-point lead for the Cardinals. Cardinals on the run here. They extend the defense up to the timeline. Alyssa jumps in front of a pass, and the Cardinals have it going here in transition. Alyssa, beautiful pass up ahead to Ortiz. Ortiz puts it up, draws the foul on Stair, and she'll go to the line shooting 2. Cardinals with a 2-point lead, and Coach King says enough's enough. She's seen enough of this run. She's going to go ahead and take a timeout and try to get things back under control. Her Lady Tigers have been playing well today. She's got to try and get this game back in hand. Here's your Lady Cardinal cheerleaders. Tournaments are a lot of fun. I love this season, and sometimes it's the things that happen in the stands and other parts of the gym besides just what's going on the court. A really cool thing was happening just now. We have played against Mooreland many, many times over the last 4 years. Just the way matchups have worked out, the way tournament brackets have worked out, and in a way, it's been a fun rivalry to get going with us at Mooreland. And as just now, as our Cardinal cheerleaders were going through, Mooreland's cheerleaders are on the same side as the Cardinals fans, and they were cheering along and doing the cheer right with us. Just a cool little thing, and we're getting ready to play their boys right after this game. Ortiz makes the first. Cardinals now extend the lead to 3. That's the biggest lead for the Cardinals. Cardinals had not led until this quarter. Make the second. 4-point lead. Cardinals have a momentum swing. Drennan and Ortiz are up top. Ortiz gets a hand on a ball. They're looking inside. Cardinals deflecting a lot of passes right now. Dudgeon's got it. And Alyssa's going to reach in. I think she's going to get called for a foul. That is the first on Alyssa. Stair's going to throw it in from underneath. Into Smith. And we're going to get a foul underneath. Stair was coming through. She ran into a Cardinal double team. And Alyssa's going to pick up another foul. So technically, Alyssa picks up 2 fouls without time going off the clock. So that is her first and second fouls now. Ray tips a pass. Cardinals chase it down. Ray tries to get to it in time. Just can't quite get there. Good hustle, though. That makes Mangum have to start their offense well above the timeline. Drennan and Ortiz are extending things out. On the floor for the Cardinals, you've got 4 freshmen. I'm sorry. Ortiz steals a ball intended for Hallie Smith. On the floor for the Cardinals, you've got Alyssa Peters, Tatum Boyd, Maya Ortiz, Ray Peters, and Sophia Drennan. Stair's going to throw it in from underneath the bucket. Give and go. Back to Stair. Stair with a long 3. It's a miss. Hallie Smith has it. Comes back in. Gets it off the glass for a good shot. 2 points. Hallie Smith's a good player. A lot of offensive skills. Boyd. Back to Alyssa. Alyssa wide open. Long shot. Rims out. Just barely missed it. Hallie Smith with the rebound. Leading fast break. It's 3-on-2. Cardinals hurrying, trying to come back. Smith traveled, but it didn't get called. Ball rebounded by Drennan, then tied up by Dudgeon. Possession arrow is with the orange shirts. Mangum will throw it in from underneath the bucket. Stair's going to throw it in. Got to be careful of the give and go. Oh, instead it's a double screen. Mangum knocks down their own player on the outside. Smith gets the ball in the corner, puts up a 3-pointer, misses it. Ortiz has it, going against Hopper. Up ahead to Tatum, going against Stair. Over to Ray, into the corner for Sophia. Sophia over the top of a screen from Ray. To Maya. Maya to Alyssa. Alyssa over the top of a screen from Maya. They try for a pick and roll. Alyssa gets opportunity, goes to the hole, all the way to the hole, and that'll draw a foul. It's a shooting foul anyway, but either way, she's going to be shooting 2. Who is it on? That is on Dudgeon. That's 4 on her. Coach King pleading with her. Dudgeon goes all the way back over to the bench to talk to her coach. She's staying on the floor, but King is telling her, I can't have you fouling out of this game. Alyssa makes the first free throw. Cardinals back up by 3. Alyssa misses the second, but Maya's got the rebound. Oops. That could have been a double dribble, but they didn't call it. Maya lost the ball for a moment. Came down and bounced, and she regained it. Then the ball got knocked out of bounds by Smith. Gutierrez is going to go out. I don't know who came in for. Whoops. Tatum. Sucked in Hopper. And then Ray gets the ball but gets knocked out of bounds. She wasn't able to hold on the ball. Mangum comes away with the steal. And then in transition, Cardinals knock the ball out of bounds. Mangum will throw it in underneath the bucket. Hopper driving in. Alyssa takes it away from her. I think Alyssa's going to get called for a shooting foul. If Alyssa moves her feet, I think she draw a charge. Either way, she wasn't going to let Hopper get an easy layup. Hopper misses the first. Misses the second. Ray's got it. Mangum trying to defend in transition. They're keeping a bunch of people up. Chance for the Cardinals to run here. Give and go. Alyssa to Maya. Maya's going to get in deep. That might be 4 on Hallie Smith. Mangum piling up the fouls here. Cardinals penetrating deep into the defense. It is on Hallie Smith, and that is 4 on her. So Dudgeon has 4. Hallie Smith has 4. Gracie Smith has 3. Maya makes the first. Cardinal lead by 4. Maya makes both. Cardinals lead by 5. Well, if Mangum is going to keep on playing tight defense like this, but continue to make the fouls, they're going to end up with a bunch of orange shirts on the bench who don't get to come in anymore. Oh, nice idea. They were looking inside for Hallie Smith. Drennan throws it up ahead to Ortiz, but just doesn't get it anywhere near her. Stolen by Mangum. So 2 quick steals, and Mangum ends up with getting the ball back. Hopper trying to get through the Cardinal defense. Alyssa takes it away. Ray pulls in the deflected pass. And Hallie Smith probably fouled Ray. No call, though. The Cardinals scrambling. And Coach Schmaltz is going to take a timeout. Boy, that was a mess. Cardinals turned it into a chaotic mess. And as soon as they had a possession, when they had control of the ball, Coach Schmaltz immediately calls a timeout. So Cardinals will throw it in. Both teams have 3 timeouts left. Oh, Hallie Smith reached in, didn't get caught on it. Tatum's up ahead to Ray. Ray spin move. She'll get fouled. And that might be it for Dudgeon.
Number 30.
By my count, that's 5. That is. Dudgeon is done for the day. We'll see who comes in for her. It'll be Gutierrez now. Dudgeon had banged around inside a lot more, especially on defense with her rebounding. Hallie Smith keeps on reaching that. She's going to have to be careful if she'll be on the bench next. Ray makes the first. Cardinals now lead by 6. Cardinals are starting to take control in this game. It's a miss. Tatum, good hustle. Goes around, lack of blocking out by the Lady Tigers. Oh, Alyssa was throwing Sophia. Sophia was starting to cut inside. I'm not sure why Sophia was cutting on the backside wing, but Sophia saw an opening. Alyssa saw it too, tried to hit her, but threw the ball behind her. Hopper was looking for Hallie Smith. Tatum started to come around, and Hopper ended up adjusting on the pass and threw it out of bounds. Smith never got a hand on it. Ortiz working against Grace Smith. Spin move, looking inside for Alyssa. Alyssa had 4 Lady Tigers on her. She kicked it out to Ray. They get it back up top to Ortiz. The Cardinals will reset the offense. 29 seconds left to go in the third. Sophia's got it on the wing. Grace Smith is all over her. Sorry, Hallie Smith all over her. No call. And Coach King wants to take a timeout before she loses another player to fouls. Mangum ends up with the steal. Boy. Hallie Smith was just all over Sophia on that. In case you're wondering why our cheerleaders... Oh, I'll be quiet so they can keep singing. In case you're wondering why they're on the same sideline as the Mangum cheerleaders, here at Merritt's gym, you can see the windows for the concession stand are over on the home side benches. So for the whole tournament, that's where people have been setting up. Hopper into Smith. Smith had a great idea to try and get it up to Gracie Smith. Ray gets with the steal, though, but then immediately turns it over on an inadvertent pass. So, easy come, easy go. But then Mangum returns the favor. So 3 turnovers in the span of about 10 seconds. But 2 of them go against Mangum. So the Cardinals will hold the ball to the third quarter. Cardinals lead by 6 as we enter the fourth quarter. I'll run through stats real quick while I've got the chance. Ortiz has 20 points now. 20 points. Ray's got 8. Alyssa's got 6. Tatum's got 4. Now, one key stat for you, and again, big thanks to Coach Barnes for statting this thing. Cardinals are 17 of 24 from the free throw line. Whole lot of fouls called on these Mangum Tigers. 15 so far, and they're earning them. A lot of contact by Mangum. For Mangum, 2 players are at 12. That's Hopper and Haley Smith.
Position tournament starts on fourth quarter.
Here we go for the fourth. Cardinals holding a 6-point lead. Mangum had 12 in the first quarter, but since then has not been able to get the offense going nearly as much. Ortiz right down the middle. She has an opening, splits a couple of defenders, and is going to draw a foul on Grace Smith. Smith. Nope, not on Smith. That's on Stair. Interesting. I didn't think Stair was near. Ortiz hits the first. Oh, they're calling Stair for a reach-in. So Smith was defending her straight up, but Smith reached in for a instead of trying to double team, and that's what they caught her on. Ortiz makes 1 and 2. Cardinals lead by 8 now, 40-32. Hopper on the wing, looking for the high post. Tatum gets it, steals it, up ahead to Ortiz. Ortiz looking to add to her 20. Can't get it to fall. Ray almost comes in and steals the rebound away, but Mangum has it going the other way. Stair looking up ahead. Oh, there's a travel. That was McKenna Miller, number 13, who has come in. Haley Smith is on the bench to start this third quarter. For the Cardinals on the fourth quarter. On the floor for the Cardinals, you got Ortiz, Boyd, the Peters sisters, and Brooklyn Stokes. Ortiz coming down the floor like she is shot out of a cannon. Pass over to Boyd in the corner. Back up top to Maya. Gracie Smith coming out and defending. Mangum staying in a man-to-man. I think that's dangerous with their foul totals. Cardinals have not been shooting three-pointers. If I'm Mangum, I'd be playing us with a zone right now, but Coach King wants to work something else with these Lady Tigers. Alyssa Peters from the outside puts up a 3. It's a miss. Cardinals haven't needed three-pointers today. Oh, good job. Ortiz finds Tatum. Boyd on the cut. Boyd puts it up and will draw another foul. Mangum is defending and not letting the Cardinals have these having these layups, but they're doing it at a cost. That is now first foul on Gutierrez. First foul on Gutierrez. Boyd missed the first free throw. Cardinals shooting over 70% today from the free throw line. Boyd makes the second. Stare. Kick on the outside. Miller's got it. Miller did not look comfortable holding that ball. Into the corner it goes. Stare puts up the three, can't get it to fall, and Miller's going to tip it out of bounds trying for a rebound. She and Ray were dueling back and forth. Miller couldn't quite get it under control. Ortiz has it now. Ortiz, spin move, working against the press. Ortiz draws the double team, kicks to Peters, then Peters finds Tatum Boyd. Boyd on the cut. Boyd was so open that it kind of threw her off. She was expecting some contact. It doesn't matter. The Cardinals shut down the Lady Tigers' drive, and now the Cardinals have another fast break. Boyd and Ortiz with a give and go. Stokes gets the rebound off the miss, kicks out. And the Cardinals will go ahead and run their offense. Couldn't get the shot to fall in transition, but now they'll get deliberate. Up by 9 and looking to salt this game away. Under 6 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. Boyd looking inside for Ortiz. Ortiz with the spin and puts it up and in. Oh, I had it. That was beautiful. I haven't been showing replays much because of the pace of the game, but let's see that one more time. Ortiz steals a pass. And gets it up ahead. And Boyd gets fouled going to the hole. She had not got the shot up yet. Sorry. Thank you for indulging me. I wanted a chance to show a replay, and I thought I'd have it and did not realize the Cardinal defense was going to jump in front of that pass so quickly. Oh, Mangum knocks away a pass intended for Alyssa, and they've got a chance for a transition here. It's a 3-on-2. Quick shots put up. Shooters roll for Stinger. Ortiz brings it down. Over to Ray on the wing. Brooklyn Stokes catches it. Distributes it over to Ortiz on the backside wing. Ortiz puts it up. It's a miss. Miller has the rebound. Miller over to Hopper. Hopper up ahead to Stare. New player in for Mangum. That's number 15, Daviana Davis. Inside to Gracie Smith. Knocked away by Alyssa Smith. Almost. There's enough Smiths out there already. Alyssa Peters knocks it away. Cardinals get it up ahead in transition. Tatum Boyd with the layup. Cardinals have a double-digit lead. Their first time in the game, Coach Small says, hey, let's take advantage of that score and the double-digit lead. Take a timeout. Let's build that momentum. And here's your Cardinal cheerleaders doing their part to help with that momentum. Well, now we got a clock stop. Let's try and watch that replay one more time. Just a beautiful job. Boyd seeing Ortiz cutting in. Beautiful pass from the senior. The freshman does her part. Spin move. Not an easy shot either. Remember, Maya's left-handed. That was on the right side of the bucket. Cardinals have looked so good going to the hole today. Mangum's defense has caused some problems. Cardinals have been a little bit messy inside that 10-foot range, but they're still getting the hole often. and they've now piled up 45. Remember, I mentioned it in the early goings, the best thing about Mangum as far as statistics go, their defense, they don't allow a lot of points. They've struggled for winning percentage this year. But these young ladies at Mangum play some tough defense. The Cardinals have a game plan that's allowing them access to the hole. Cardinals short circuit the Mangum offense. Turnover goes out of bounds. And then transition bucket, an easy one. Tatum finds Alyssa Peters underneath. Easy bucket for Alyssa. And it's now a 13-point lead. And the Cardinals starting to get another run going. Ball deflects off of Brooklyn. Alyssa comes away with the steal, and the Cardinals sitting on a 13-point lead, looking to build it. Hallie Smith is back in, but she's sitting at 4 fouls. She has to back off. Ortiz goes to the hole. Smith can only watch her. She can't defend now with that many fouls. And then Gracie Smith throws out of bounds. Cardinals causing some chaos here. Mangum struggling. 15 points the difference. Sophia Drennan comes in, Stokes to the bench. So on the floor for the Cardinals, you've got Ortiz and Peters, Boyd, Ray and Alyssa Peters, and then Sophia Drennan. Oh, wide open. Alyssa finds Ray underneath. Ray puts it up. Davis had come over to apply the defense, and Ray misses. Rebound by Mangum. And then a pass out of bounds. Hopper, I don't know who she was throwing to, but it ended up almost hitting Coach King over in front of the Mangum bench. Davis will go to the bench. On the floor for Mangum, you've got both of the Smiths. That's Gracie and Hallie. They're double teaming Maya up top right now. She gets to Alyssa. Alyssa down the floor to Ray. You've also got McKenna Miller, Hopper. Shots up and in. I think we might see Haley Smith go to the bench. Yeah, she's walking that way. Yep, that's her 5th foul. It'll be hard for Mangum to get points. I mean, 17 points in 3 minutes is a tall order anyway. But with their leading scorer going to the bench, that'll make it that much harder. Smith will be done for the day with 12 points. Gutierrez will come in. So on the floor for Mangum. Missed shot, by the way, for Turpin. You've got Hopper, Gracie Smith, Stair, Miller, and Gutierrez. Oh, Hopper comes open. Boyd jumped the pass. Didn't quite get it. And Mangum pulls back within 15. Ortiz to Alyssa. Drennan over to Ray. Sophia screens for Ray. Cardinals pass around the horn. Tatum pops into the play. Oops. Alyssa was passing it to Sophia, and the pass got stolen by Stair. Stair in transition in the way. 13 points the difference. Tatum up the sideline. Over to Maya. Out to Ray in the corner. Maya gets left wide open underneath the bucket. Let's see that one more time. Great job by Ray to find her. Oh, Alyssa steps in front of a pass down into the post. Cardinals have a 3-on-1. Mangum looks pretty defeated here. Easy transition bucket. Ortiz and Peters working back and forth. Maya picks up the assist. Alyssa picks up another 2 points. 17 points the difference. Cardinals knocking on the door at 20. Hopper looking inside for Gutierrez. Ray blocks the shot. Ray gets the rebound after the block. Kicks up to Maya. Tatum coming up the side. Cardinals with another 3-on-2. Tatum will pull it out. Kick out to Sophia Drennan. Going for the jumper. Rolls around. Bounces out. Gracie Smith with the rebound. Mangum coming up the floor in a hurry. Stair gets the ball knocked away by Ortiz. Are we going to get a foul? Yeah, we're going to have a foul on Ortiz. That's the first foul of the quarter. Cardinals have played very clean in the second half. Mangum going to stack everybody up. You get the ball inbounds. Stairs got it. T's stretching the defense out to her. Cross-court pass to Hopper. Hopper maintains possession. She'll go up. Tatum won't let her have an easy shot underneath. Tatum will pick up the foul. That is, that's her first. And Hopper will go to the line shooting 2. Both shots are missed. That's going to go out of bounds. That went hard off the side of the rim. Nobody there to stop it before it rolls out. Ray will be throwing it in from underneath the bucket. Ortiz up the side. Kick over to Sophia. Sophia puts it up. A lot of contact. The referees aren't going to call much now. I don't know if the Cardinals will shoot again here. Oh, well, Maya's wide open. What are you going to do? Oh, Maya missed that shot. Sorry, I was ahead of myself there. Well, here we go. Maya's not going to miss that one.
2 points.
19 points the difference. Gosh, seeing that score, you'd never know this was a close game through 3. And that Mangum led the entire game until midway through the third quarter. Shot's a miss. Ray knocks it out of bounds. Mangum will throw it in with one last attempt at a shot. And we'll finish this thing off, and the Cardinals will take home some consolation hardware and pick up 2 wins in this tournament. Nice shot by Hopper to finish things off. That'll make it 57-40. Oh, they're not going to announce anything? Yeah. The girls are welcoming the boys onto the floor. Okay, Coach Schultz has to tell them, guys, wait a second. You win a plaque for 5th place. In case you ever wonder why, the reason why there's a consolation champion is because it's 2 wins. You got 2 wins in the tournament. Tatum goes over and gets the hardware for the Cardinals. It's not the hardware that you want. You want to get first.
Good job, ladies.
But it's still nice to come out of a tournament with a bunch of ranked teams and finish things off with a couple of wins. Mangum was a little tougher than we expected, but gave us a good game. And the Cardinal offense really got going in the second half when they cleaned things up on the inside. Here's the Cardinals coming onto the floor. Okay, let me run through stats and we'll get ready for the Cardinals to take on Mooreland. I'm not sure what's going on. The Mooreland fans are all sitting over on the same side as Turpin. Usually they try to tell fans where to sit, and it's on opposite sides. But for some reason, Mooreland's over here with us. Either way, I know that's not the main thing that matters right now. Okay. Final stats for the game. Big thanks again to Coach Barnes for keeping track of this. Well, it is not working. Something has happened with the internet here. Maya finished with a double-double. I can't get into the game. It won't show for some reason. Could be Game Changer server. Okay. All right, I've got it. Gosh, Ortiz finished with 30. That final quarter, when the Cardinals opened up, a lot of it was Maya getting back behind the defense. So she finished with 30 and 10 rebounds. One assist, one steal. Alyssa finishes with 10. Ray with 8. Tatum with 7. And Sophia with 2. Hopper finished with 16 for Mangum. Haley Smith with 12 and Stair with 6. So that rounds things out. So what a day for Maya. Okay, Cardinals are getting ready to play Mooreland. Bearcats and the Cardinals have faced each other almost every year the last 5 years or so. A lot of times have matched up Today coming in, as you guys can see, Mooreland came in. They took a loss to Hooker and then beat Frederick yesterday. The Cardinals had a heartbreaker against Canute, lost it, and then beat Merritt. And a heartbreaker for Merritt. Close win here on Merritt's home floor yesterday. Tough game. And so the two teams matching up for the first time this season. Mooreland on the year is sitting at 5-6. They have 3 games against ranked opponents. One was against Viceside. They did a lot better against Vice than we did. A 12-point loss, 70-58. They got beat pretty bad by Wacomas, 81-54 in their holiday tournament. Wacomas really good. They're ranked 17th. And then they lost by 17 to Hooker on Thursday. So kind of an up and down season so far for Mooreland.
Welcome back to
We'll see. These two teams a lot of times have some really entertaining games.
Championship between the Turpin Cardinals and Mooreland Bears.
We'll get ready and play this thing out.
Now the introduction for the visiting side, the Turpin Cardinals. A junior, number 30,
For the Cardinals, your starters.
A junior, number 13,
Peters and Alvarado, Quintana, Garza, and Huffman.
A sophomore, number 15, Gage Peters. And a junior, number 23, Jack Huffman. Coached by Tyler Carr.
Carr leading the way for these guys, assisted by Coach Barnes.
The introduction for the home team, the Mooreland Bears.
For Mooreland, number 1. Sorry, not number 1. Number 3, Wyatt Van Zee. Number 11, Bryce Vaughn. Number 13, Josh Krotz. Number 12, Reese Hensley. And number 22, Tate DeWall. Coach Walter Bond, the coach for these guys. Very odd situation. Cardinals had to move after the first game to go sit over on the other side. So you'll be seeing Turpin fans on the camera today. Garza's matching up with Van Zee. Whoops. Both of them jumped a little bit early. Garza is able to tip it back to Alvarado, and the Cardinals have the first possession of the game. Mooreland matched up in a man. Garza sneaks behind Hensley, gets 2 points in. Cardinals on the board first. Cardinals are setting up in a zone. Moving things around. Looks like a 1-3-1. We'll have to see if that's what it holds at. Garza gets a rebound. Up ahead to Quintana. Quintana has been very hot in this tournament, especially in the first quarters. He misses this one. Van Zee's got it going the other way. Van Zee over to Krotz. Krotz out on the wing. DeWald's posting up on the inside. It goes up top to Hensley. Hensley looking inside for... DeWald gets tied up. So DeWald posted up. They looked inside for him. Hensley got it to him, but not quite clean enough. He couldn't go up for the shot. Mooreland has possession arrow, so they get to keep it on this side. They throw it in, and it's a shot put up by Bond. Bond misses it, and then Van Zee fights for the rebound, gets it, gets the putback. Cardinals into the front court. Nice job. Quintana on the reverse layup. It's up and in. Quintana has had a heck of a tournament. 17 on the first day, 21 yesterday. Looking inside for Hensley. Ball gets tipped out of bounds. It'll stay here with the white shirts. Moore will throw it in from the corner. Into DeWald. Back up top to Krotz. Krotz out to Vanzy. Vanzy for three. Bounces around. Quintana's got the rebound. Cardinals are pushing pace. Up ahead to Jag. Jag gives a head fake. Goes up. Puts it in. Cardinals are really pushing pace today. Vanzy's walking it down. Vanzy over on the wing to Krotz. Krotz holding it. DeWald posting up down the low post. They get it into him. He's working against Garza. He kicks it out. Good ball movement to Hensley and then back to Krotz, but Krotz moves it. Quintana up ahead to Jag again. Jag gets over to Saul. Saul wasn't quite ready for it. He loses it. Steal by Krotz. Krotz coming the other way. Cardinals really trying to push pace here. We're going to get a foul. First whistle of the game.
Number 3.
That'll go on Garza. Push down underneath. Bounces around to miss. I think we're going to have Hensley pushing foul against Garza. Yep, it's on Hensley. He and Garza went up together, but Hensley tried to come through Garza. So Cardinals have the ball. Early 6-2 lead here. Two teams kind of filling each other out. They haven't played each other this year. This is the first team for the Cardinals to not go to the Mooreland Holiday Tournament in December. We went to Lady instead. Oh, cutter. Alvarado comes screaming through the lane. They hit him coming through, and he goes up and gets fouled. He'll get to shoot two. And the foul inside is on Krotz. That is his first. Second team foul on Mooreland. Alvarado puts up the first shot. Going to go in. Looked like it was going to bounce out. Pretty little shooter's roll for Alvarado. Rims out. Quintana tries to get a tip on it, but Hensley's able to hold on to it. Hensley up the floor to DeWald. DeWald to Bond. Bond in the baseline. Good job. Vanzy catches it, goes up, gets blocked by Gage, and then on his second shot attempt, he gets fouled. Doesn't get it to go in, but he's going to get to shoot two to make up for it. And the foul's going to be on the Cardinals. Who got called for that one? That's going to go on Garza. That's two on Max. Max is swinging big on these block attempts. He's got to be careful now. The Cardinal Jr. has 2 fouls in the first 3 minutes. Caesar pulls out, and he's going to get fouled. They are calling it tight here. This will be the 5th foul called in the first 3 and a quarter. That'll go on Krotz. That is his second. Garza, kick out to Jag. Jag going for 3. Misses it. Rebound by Vanzy. Alvarado tips it away. Vanzy recovers. Mooreland running offense. And then Alvarado steps in front of a pass by Vanzy. A 2-on-1. Alvarado goes up, protects with his body. Vanzy's going to get called for a foul. There was much contact on that. They did not like that Vanzy provided pressure on it. With what we've seen this weekend, I'm surprised that got called. That was a pretty quick whistle, but this is a different team of refs than we've seen work together on any of our Turpin games so far. So a lot more whistles. That's 6 now, and 4 of them have gone against Mooreland. So Vanzy picks up his first. Subs in for Mooreland. I think that's Parsons that came in. They said Parsons on the program. Vanzy with a long three-pointer. It's off, but rebounded by Hensley. Hensley on the drive. Doesn't get it. Okay. I thought we were about to see something funny happen there. Vanzie had driven, was laying out of bounds, and Garza tipped the ball to hit Hensley laying out of bounds. Or sorry, to hit Vanzie laying out of bounds. So out of bounds on Moreland. Cardinals will walk it up the floor. I don't know if Moreland does any full court defense. Cardinals will put that press out there, but haven't done it much lately. Oh, nice job. Alvarado, reverse layup, can't get it to fall. Gage hit him, though, on a beautiful looking drive. Out to Vanzie, and Vanzie will lose it out of bounds. Cardinals lead 10-5, but high effort from both teams. Mason Barnett's going to come in for the first time. Jag will go to the bench to get a little bit of a break. Trace Thomas came in for Moreland. Guards on the inside, rattles around and in. Thomas is not a big dude. Getting out there with the big guys, he must be able to have some serious skills. We're going to have a timeout. Coach Bond wants to talk things over. Here's your Cardinal cheerleaders. Boy, Cardinals are really pressuring the ball. Cardinals playing tough defense. Moreland throws it out of bounds, but it's last touched by the Cardinals. Thomas up top. Cardinals coming all the way out to extend to him. They're pushing Moreland all the way up, almost to the timeline. I'm going to have to back off so you can see everything. And we're going to have a foul. Cardinals playing high pressure here, and I think we're going to pick up a foul along the way. Uh-oh. And Garza's going to have to sit for a while. He now has his third foul. That was not a good thing. Vanzie's got it in the corner. Back up to Bond. Bond around to Thomas. Hensley really trying to screen there at the high post, trying to free things up. He gets the ball. Kick out to Persons. Persons. That'll get called for a charge. He just came barreling in there on the baseline. Went for a spin move. Nice little spin move. The only problem was there was a Cardinal in the way. Alvarado up quick to Mason. To Mason Barnett. Mason Nelson has come in, by the way, in for Garza. So both Masons are on the floor. So Barnett goes for a shot. Misses it. Rebound. Hensley's got it on the wing. Challenged by Barnett. Kick across to Thomas. Thomas puts it up for three. It's a miss, but Hensley's able to get the long rebound. And another charge. This one's going to be Hensley. Gage was standing there, and Hensley just came right into him. He picked that up ahead of steam, and it was good hustle by Hensley. Only thing was, Gage had him tracked and was in his way. Hensley knocked down Gage and picked up a foul. That's his second. Both teams picking up fouls. 9 so far through the first quarter. Shots missed by Peters. Tipped around. Vanzie battles with Gage. He's able to come away with it, though. Vanzie does. Gets it up ahead to Bond. Bond into the corner. Kick to Hensley. Round to Vanzie. Vanzie thinks about it. Quintana backs off, and Vanzie drains a long three. He was just about in Steph Curry territory. And Alvarado up ahead to Gage. Gage was open, but couldn't hold on to it. Gage is a little more used to playing quarterback and wide receiver. And that one was just off the fingertips. So Cardinals missed an opportunity in transition. Van Zee into Thomas. Thomas uses the screen from DeWald. Goes back over the top, passes it over on the edge, then gets it back. Now over to DeWald again. Back to Thomas. Cardinals playing 2-3 here, rotating things around. Parsons is down low at the high post. Parsons was at the low post. DeWald at the high post. But gets Thomas in the corner. Corner for three. Quintana gets the rebound after Thomas misses, and the Cardinals on the run. Mooreland now coming down quick, trying to slow down the Cardinals. And we're going to have another foul inside. These referees, they're showing these guys they're going to call a lot of fouls. The only Cardinal who's got any fouls on him, though, is Garza. He's on the bench. Nobody else in the black jerseys has a single whistle blown against him. But now Mooreland picks up another foul. That's 7 for them in the quarter, and this will be the first one on Thomas. That'll send Quintana to the line, shooting 2. Wasn't a shooting foul, but we're well into the bonus now. Quintana bounces out the first one. Jag Huffman came back in. Quintana makes the second. Huffman came in for Barnett. Shot from the outside, bounces around. Cardinals are doing a fantastic job of rebounding, especially on defense. Alvarado takes it the length, puts it up. Got a little bit of contact, but not enough for a whistle. And Alvarado didn't adjust and get it up high enough. So missed shot, rebound for Mooreland. Mooreland coming the other way in a hurry. Thomas has it up top over to Van Zee. Van Zee looks inside for Persons, decides not to do it. They've not gone to the low post at all yet. They've gone high post to distribute it, but so far Mooreland not attacking the glass. They try for an attempt getting it to DeWald, but DeWald doesn't hold on to it. Kicks it back out. Then we're going to get a long shot from Bond. Bounces around and out. I think it's last touch by Turpin. It was. It'll stay here with Mooreland. Van Zee's going to throw it in. Van Zee to DeWald. Over to Bond. Bond back to Van Zee. Cardinals playing that 2-3, but extending it way out. 4 seconds left on the clock. Long shot by Persons. It's short. DeWald tries to save it into Thomas. Thomas had snuck into the land of the Giants. I'm not sure what he would have done if he'd have caught it there, but he might be kind of a little dude, but he's already shown some skill. Here's your Cardinal cheerleaders, and I'll run through stats for you. Even scoring distribution for the Cardinals. Garza has 4, Alvarado 4, Quintana 3, and Huffman 2. Van Zee has all 8 points for Mooreland. So
Possession Turpin just started the second quarter.
on the floor for the Cardinals, it's the starters with Mason Barnett in Garza's spot. Jag was trying to go through the gap, but some hands got in the way. Mooreland gets a steal, taking away Huffman's pass. And then in transition, the Cardinals foul. The foul on Turpin went against Alvarado. That's his first. Mooreland kicking it around. Van Zee is in. Krotz, DeWald. Oh, Stolen pass. Alvarado gets it up ahead to Jag. Jag on the run. Layup is up and in. Sorry, run through it again. Persons, Hensley, Bond, and Krotz. And Van Z. So, Persons is in for one of the starters. I'm struggling to figure out who it is. Oh, Bond. Bond is on the floor. Oh, long shot by Van Z. Van Z gets the three. That makes it a 4-point lead for the Cardinals. Alvarado working against Hensley. Hensley plays high post, but he comes all the way out and is hanging with these guards for the Cardinals. Oops. A lot of contact. Fighting for the ball. Alvarado. It's all tied up. Possession arrow goes to Mooreland. Good hustle by both teams. Hensley's got it up top now. Persons is running the high post, and they're running a 4 out. Persons distributes it over to Van Z. He is hot, so give it to him again. Van Z hits another three, and Mooreland's back within 1 point. Long pass down the floor to Jag. Jag can't hold on to it, moves out of bounds. And Mooreland getting ready to try and take the lead for the first time. Barnett comes in. Huffman will go to the bench. Up ahead to Hensley. Hensley into Persons inside. Persons puts it in. Mooreland has their first lead, 16-15. Alvarado down the lane. Puts it up, and he's going to get fouled. Cardinals go back to attacking the glass. They drew a lot of fouls on Mooreland in the first quarter. The formula worked. They're going to go back to it. So Alvarado will get to shoot 2. That is now 2 on Persons. Alvarado makes the first. That ties the game up. DeWald's going to go to the bench. Jet and Morton will come in for the first time today. Alvarado misses the second. Hensley has the rebound. Cardinals are going to the press, and it works. Alvarado steps in front of a pass and has the steal. Quintana open for 3. Drains it. Quintana in the tournament and hits the three-pointer to give the Cardinals 3-point lead. Alvarado steps in front of a pass. Down the lane he goes. Misses on the layup. Cardinals stay up on defense, though. Up ahead it goes. Persons has it. Alvarado steps in front. It's a miss. Nobody's there to rebound, though. Nelson tries to scramble to get there in time. Cardinals get beat down the floor. Moreland gets the bucket. They're back within 1. Mason Barnett into Gage. Gage, kick out to Saul. Back to Mason. Back to Saul. The two of them are playing catch and not throwing it very accurately. Each pass getting a little further and further off target. Kick over to Quintana. This time they guard Caesar. But inside's Mason Barnett. Mason gets a wide open jumper inside the lane, just a little bit short on the floater. Ball got knocked out of bounds on the rebound attempt by Mooreland, and the Cardinals will throw it in from underneath the bucket. Cardinals figuring out the play. Referee gave us a lot of time to get set up for that one. Oops. Saul only had eyes for Mason Nelson on that. Mason was covered. Saul tried to force it, and it got tipped out of bounds. So Moreland's going to defend again on an inbounds play. Cardinals get it in, but they'll go ahead and just set up for offense here. Saul and Mason playing catch back and forth. They get it to Mason Nelson at the high post. Kick out to Saul. Saul goes inside, puts up a shot, in. Cardinals go back to the full court defense, and then Coach Carr's going to have them come back. Van Z goes for another 3. Cardinals got to be careful with him. The sophomore for Mooreland has shown that he can hit from outside. Barnett doubled in the corner, but gets it away to Nelson. Oh, long pass over to Gage. Gage throws it away. Cardinals giving the ball away a little bit too often here. Well, any giveaway is too much too often. Holding the 3-point lead. Some unforced errors here. Just not being careful on offense. Throw in the Bond. Bond over to Van Zee. And Gage's going to get called for a foul.
Turpin, number 15.
Boy, they called it tight in the first quarter. We're about halfway through the second. We've only got 3 fouls this time. That's the first on Gage. Garza's got 3. Nobody else is in any foul trouble for the Cardinals. Hensley plays around at the high post and kicks it into the corner. Rolls around and just barely missed. Boy, that looked like it was done. And then Hensley's going to get called. Alvarado came over and initiated contact. Referee wanted Hensley to clear some space for Alvarado. And Alvarado's going to draw the foul on Hensley. That is his 3rd. That's big. Hensley's been very active at the high post and on defense. Huffman's come back in for the Cardinals. Mason Barnett back to the bench. So Cardinals have the starters on the floor again with Mason Barnett, or Mason Nelson, sorry. Nelson got the ball taken away from him. Morton, a little bit of craziness, but then gets the ball up top to Krotz. Krotz and Van Zee play catch. Krotz is going to go down the line, put up a floater. It's a miss. Gage fighting for it, and we're going to have a foul. Somebody from Mooreland is going to get called for that one. They just kind of threw some bodies in there. Oh, that's going to go on Krotz. That's his 3rd. So this is going to turn into a battle of attrition. Mooreland's starting to pick up fouls. Cardinals have made some big improvements in this tournament on rebounding, especially on defensive rebounding. Making a big difference in this game. Cardinal lead is only 3 right now, but they've got a couple of starters on the floor or off the floor with 3 fouls each. Quintana gets an open 3-pointer, can't get it to fall. He had 5 yesterday. Such a big day for the Cardinal sophomore. Drive down the lane for Bond, bounces around, and it's in. Nice shot by Bond. Cardinals up the floor in a hurry. Jag to Saul. Saul down the lane, puts it up. Contact, but Saul's got to go up strong if he's going to do that. He's throwing up kind of almost like a weird hook shot, and that's not going to get a foul. What will is if you go directly at somebody, and that's exactly what Jet Morton did. Jet took on Huffman, went right at him. Jag tried to draw the charge, but you're not often going to get it while you're still moving. A lot of referees really want you to be set. And Morton did run him down, but Jag will pick up the foul. That's only his 1st, though. 3 fouls on each team right now. Alex Alvarado's going to come in for the first time. So Coach Carr going with a different look here. Alvarado has not been in yet in this tournament. Cross from the corner. It's a miss. Quintana gets the rebound, and he had Connor DeWald trying to reach through and push through to get to the ball. Quintana got DeWald in a bad spot. He'll get called for a foul. That's now 4 on Mooreland, so the Cardinals are in the bonus for the last 2.5 of the first half. So if Mooreland doesn't clean things up, Cardinals are going to get a chance to shoot some free throws. Thompson's back in. Thomas, not Thompson. Thomas back in. Oops. Alvarado looking for Quintana at the high post. Quintana has to scramble to get it. Gage Peters wide open. It's a miss. Alvarado tips it back to Saul. Saul to Alex. Alex puts in a little jumper. Well, Coach Carr rolled the dice putting Alex in. He hasn't seen the floor in this varsity tournament, but Alex paying off here and helps give the Cardinals back a 3-point lead. Van Zee hustles and gets a rebound off a missed shot. He's got the ball out on the wing now. Alvarado stepping out to meet him. Van Zee, kick across to Thomas. Thomas, that's normally called a travel, but good move by Thomas. He'll get the jumper to lane. Alvarado up top. 1-point game with just over 90 seconds left. Cardinals throw it away. And jump ball. I don't know what happened there. Alex stuck in a hand and got enough contact. Oh, boy. I don't really agree with that call, but it did come down in Turpin's favor, so I'm not going to argue with it too much. But the Cardinals have an extra possession here right underneath the bucket. Oh, Alex throws it away. Sorry. Saul throws it away, and it's going to go for 2 points. Well, that did not work out for us. I don't know what in the world happened. Gage, okay, based on what's happening in the huddle, Gage ran the wrong play on the inbounds play. Saul tried a look away pass. Gage was supposed to be there, and it turned into a long and easy transition bucket for Mooreland, and Mooreland takes the lead right before half. So, Cardinals gave away 2 points there. Easy come, easy go. Cardinals kind of stole a possession with the jump ball, but then gave away the 2 points. Alex got it. Oh, good job. Alex finds Gage right down the middle. Cardinals are doing this thing that's it looks like a layup, but then they're shooting a hook shot. They bring it up sideways, and it's just not working. That is not proper form on a layup. It's almost like what you do on a reverse layup. Quintana comes across, puts it up, can't get to fall. Cardinals are getting to the hole, but aren't getting the shot to fall. That was a good take by Caesar, just a little bit short. Not quite enough to put on the shot. Mooreland's going to go ahead and run clock here and try to play for the last shot of the half. Bond's got it. Jags extending the defense out to meet it. And a 5-second call. Nelson's going to come back in for Alvarado. Alvarado's walking it up. That is not a charge. That is a terrible call. That's a terrible call. He's saying that Saul threw an elbow? Yeah, I have the benefit of a video here. Nope, he did not throw an elbow. But referees don't have video to watch. I do. Missed shot. Cardinals have the rebound. The foul, though, might end up hurting the Cardinals in the long run. That was Saul's second foul. So we'll get the Cardinal cheerleaders, and then I'll run through some stats. We'll talk about homecoming one more time, and then sorry. Okay, here's your stats. Big thanks to Coach Barnes. Give me just a moment. Sorry. Okay. Garza has 4, but he has sat the entire second quarter after getting the third foul midway through the first. That has really hurt the Cardinals. I expect to see Garza back in the second half, and we'll see how that changes things up. Alvarado's got 7, Quintana's got 6, Huffman's got 4, and Alex Alvarado has 2. Van Zee has 14 points. 14 points for Mooreland, and then nobody else has more than 2. Thomas has 2, Morton has 2, Bond has 2, Krotz has 2, and Persons has 2. As far as fouls go, Garza's got 3. Alvarado picked up his second right before half. Hensley and Krotz both have 3, and Persons has 2 for Mooreland. I want to run through homecoming real quick. So homecoming week starts next week on Wednesday. Homecoming is January 20th against Beaver. Wednesday, January 14th, Sleeping Beauty, so Pajama Day. Thursday, January 15th, Space Jam, that's Jersey Day. Friday, January 16th is Ohana, that's Tropical Day. Monday, January 19th, Friend and Me is Twin Day. And Tuesday, January 20th, Jungle Book, Hunter versus Animals Day. So make your plans accordingly. All right, folks, take a quick break before the second half comes around. So grab those snacks, grab a drink, hit the bathroom real quick, and we'll be back for more Cardinal basketball in about 3 minutes. Well, 4.5 on the clock, but I'll be back before that, hopefully. Well, the two teams took turns with controlling a quarter. First quarter, it was all Cardinals. Cardinals finished out the first quarter 13-8. Second quarter, Mooreland wins the quarter 16-10. One big factor, Cardinals were without a starter in Max Garza. Cardinals need a solid game from Max. I mean, we played without him and played solid against Mooreland, but Mooreland was able to retake the lead in the game. So we'll see. What are we able to do? Garza's going out with 4. It's the 5 starters. Peters and Huffman, Garza, Quintana, and Alvarado. Mooreland has the first possession. Kick out to Krotz on the wing. Up top, long shot, rims out. Van Zee chases down the rebound and keeps it. Hensley tried to sneak in the back door. Couldn't hold on to it. Got deflected by one of the Cardinals on the way through. Hit Hensley in the hands and went out of bounds. So good defense by the Cardinals. Now it's their turn to go on offense. Oops. Almost exact same thing happened. Pass into Gage Peters. Tipped off his hand and went out of bounds. So two teams almost mirror image possessions to start the second half. Bond's going to bring it up. This is a young team, by the way, from Mooreland. I don't see a single senior on this team except for a guy on the bench, number 10, who hasn't come in today. So lots of sophomores. A couple of juniors out there in Hensley. Long shot by Vance. The sophomore hits the 3, and Mooreland has a lead of 4 points. Bond stepping out to challenge Alvarado. Into the high post to Max. Max into low post to Gage. Kick out to Jag. Jag back up top to Alvarado. Alvarado working against Bond. High post again to Garza. Garza, jumper, rolls around. Nobody's there to rebound. Gage had gotten boxed out, and 1 against 5 isn't going to work out very well on rebounding. Mooreland keeping it up above the three-point line right now. Went to a long pass into the corner for Van Zee. Nothing worked out from it. Mooreland will reset and start all over again. Cardinals running 2-3 right now. That allows for some openings behind the three-point line. On the edge to Krotz and back. They're getting into low post, or not low post, but on the baseline to Hensley. Ball gets quickly distributed around to the opposite baseline to Krotz. He hits a jumper, and Mooreland's sitting on a 6-point lead now, 29-23. Gage Peters going for 3. Can't get it to fall. Max was joined by Saul Alvarado, but still not enough offensive rebounding for the Cardinals to get that possession back, and Mooreland comes away with it and gets a run offense. Bond goes baseline, kicks it up to the high post. Krotz can't get it to fall. Garza comes away with the rebound. Bond stays there. Bond's very active to start this quarter. He ties up Garza, and the Cardinals had the possession arrow, so they'll retain possession. But good job hustling by Bond. Alvarado walking the ball up. Mason Barnett has come in for Gage Peters. Shot inside's missed. Quintana tips it out to Saul. Saul goes baseline, gets the shot to fall. Cardinals will stay up on defense. Cardinals using that 2-2-1 box defense, that press. Quintana knocks the ball down. Hensley holds on to it. Circus save. But Bond loses it to Garza. So the Cardinals pick up the possession. Can they make something out of it? Garza's got it. Over on the wing to Barnett. Barnett penetrates. There was nothing there on that pass. He was looking for Jag, but Jag wasn't going to be able to do anything with it. Mooreland steals it away, and then Jag comes away with his own steal. Kick out to Saul. Saul bringing up the floor. Bond from behind him. Bond swiping at him. But Saul gets it out to Quintana. Caesar Nice looking jumper from about 12 feet out. And the Cardinals go back to the press, trying to get the ball back. Up, down by 2 right now. And then Caesar gets a steal. Max ends up with it. Kick up to Barnett. Cardinals moving quick here. Garza coming down the lane. Gets it as a trailer. Can't get the shot to fall. And again, nobody's rebounding. Saul was there but didn't have a box out. Hensley through the middle of the Cardinal defense. Head fake. And then Hensley throws it to one of the coaches on the sideline. Coach Bond not happy with what he's seeing from the team running their press breaker. He lets them know about it. Cardinals have the ball. They'll start a new possession. Cardinals down by 2. Been a messy quarter so far. High post to Alvarado. Kick out to Jag. Jag. Cross court to the backside corner for Barnett. Barnett for 3. It's a miss. Garza fighting for it. Trying to get the rebound. He's got it. And then Garza throws it to nobody. I don't know why he did that. A lot of coaches will tell you, if you don't have somebody good to throw it to, it's better to get a 5-second call than to give the other team a transition. Saul fights and hustles to get to a ball. And then Bond falls on him, and he'll get a foul call. Jag gets across the timeline, past Mason into the corner for Caesar. Van Zee closes out. Persons has come in, by the way, from Mooreland. Kick around. Jag with a wide open 3. Bounces off the rim. Caesar fighting for it. Gets the rebound. Gets the putback. 2 points for the Cardinals, and that'll tie things up. Good hustle by Caesar. Cardinals had 3 rebounders, and guess what? They got an offensive rebounder and a second chance. Those fundamentals really do make a difference. And Saul jumps in front of a pass, gets a steal. Cardinals pick up an extra possession. Jag Huffman drains a 3. Moon shot from Huffman. Boy, he gets a beautiful arc on that shot. Shoots it so high and gives the Cardinals a 3-point lead. First lead of the second half. Then a bad pass. The Cardinals defense pressuring the Bearcats. Long, high pass to Hensley. He goes up the ladder but can't get to it. He's awfully athletic, but he just couldn't go high enough to get to it. And pass gets deflected out of bounds. Cardinals will run offense again in the half court. Jet Morton came in, by the way, from Moreland. Into the post for Max. Sorry, I was stumbling on my words, but Max wasn't stumbling. He got that shot in, and the Cardinals on the run here in the late part of the third quarter and now have a 5-point lead, 34-29. And a charge call. Max steps in front and draws the charge. What a play. That was on Krotz. Krotz was coming in, and Max saw it coming, took the charge, and that was a huge call. That is now 4 on Krotz. Somebody was going to get their 4th foul on that one, and it went against Mooreland. Cardinals scrambling, trying to maintain possession and do. Mason into the corner, wide open for Caesar. Caesar trying to add to the lead, and he does. The sophomore has been so hot in this tournament. He gets the shot to fall. And we've got a whistle. I don't know what happened. Max gets a technical. Max had a little push off on the rebound after the shot. Yeah, Max and Krotz were going back and forth. Sorry, I didn't have the shot for you. He made the free throws. 37-30. I was going back and looking at it on video. Max and Krotz were going back and forth and just kind of giving each other little shoves. I mean, it wasn't anything out of the norm, to be real honest with you. I guess the referee had enough. That's now 4 on Max. So both the number 13s unlucky in this third quarter, both picking up their 4th fouls. Rebound. Wow. Bodies on the floor. People getting tangled up left and right. Mason Nelson has come in, by the way. Jag Huffman looking to add another three-pointer. Caesar doing such a good job on the board and making things happen in this quarter. Kicked it out to Mason Barnett. Mason couldn't hold on to it, just lost it. He was trying to catch it. He already was setting his feet to go for a three-pointer, and the ball just bounced off Mason out of bounds. Cardinals lead by 7. Been a good quarter, but some real opportunities to build this lead that the Cardinals have missed between the technical and then just losing the ball. Long shot drained by Jet Morton. Well, that takes the lead back down to 4. Cardinals pushing pace. Saul chucks it almost the length of the court to Quintana. Quintana doesn't have anywhere to go with it. Cardinals set up for half-court offense. Really pulling the defense back here. Looks like Cardinals might be playing for a last shot of the quarter. Settle things down and get ready to play the fourth. Quintana at the high post. Oh, a lot of contact. Boy, that's a late whistle. That'll be a shooting foul. That's called on Tate DeWald. I mean, he got him on the arm, but it was such a late foul. My guess, and I'm guessing, I'm no mind reader, is that the referee thought somebody else was going to call it. Maybe the referee who was underneath, and then when it didn't get called, he waited a beat before he made the call. Oh, that's on Bond. How in the world's that on Bond? Oh, that's a terrible call. Bond wasn't anywhere near the play. Nowhere near the play. He was about 5 feet away and wasn't touching him. Cardinals with 5-point lead. Gage gets tied up. Good hustle by Van Zee. Mooreland has the possession arrow, so they get to keep it. Cardinals playing the press, but this is a 1-2-2 or 1-2-1-1. 1-2-1-1. It's a key press. Point of trivia, that's my favorite kind of zone press. Into the corner. Bond, but it's a miss. Saul's got it. 13 seconds left. Saul, Euro step right through the middle, but can't get it to fall. He went right past Thomas and had a chance on the shot, but couldn't get it to fall. Quick shot, triggered by Bond. Whoops. Oh, we're going to have a foul. We're going to have a shooting foul called on that last shot on 15. So that'll go against Gage. That's 2 on Gage. What do we got going on here? Did he just wave it off? Oh, it was not a shooting foul. He called it on the floor. So Gage picked up a foul. It was not a shooting foul. So Bond doesn't get to shoot 2. It's kind of a mess here. Here's your Cardinal cheerleaders. Let them sort things out. And let me run through some stats for you. Garza has 6. Alvarado has 9. Quintana has 14. Huffman 7. Alvarado 2. Van Zee has 17 points for Mooreland. Just a tremendous day for the sophomore. Morton's got 5. Krotz has 5. Thomas has 2. Bond has 2. And Persons has 2. Well, the Cardinals took the first 13-8. Mooreland answered in the second and won the second quarter 16-10. And that quarter, very similar to the first quarter, with Garza back in, the Cardinals won it 15-9. So seems to be Garza staying on the floor is a big difference maker for both teams. We'll see how things go, though. Both teams starting to get the fouls piled up. Cardinals have the possession there to start the fourth quarter. Quintana misses underneath. Alvarado goes up. Alvarado's going to get a foul called on Mooreland. Is it a shooting foul? Saul's walking to the line.
Number 22.
Saul's going to get to shoot. DeWald picks up a foul. That is his first. As far as fouls go, Saul has 2, Gage has 2, Max has 4. For Mooreland, Bond has 2, Hensley has 3, Krotz has 4, Persons has 2. Saul makes the second. 39-33, Cardinals lead by 6. Back to that key press, that 1-2-2 or 1-2-1-1. Mason Nelson, by the way, on the floor with the starters in Max Garza's place. Mooreland turns the ball over against the Cardinals press. They try to bring the ball up the sideline. A lot of times you attack a press from the middle. Mooreland's press breaker brings along the sideline, and that worked against him that time. So the Cardinals get the ball back for a second possession to start the quarter. On the floor for Mooreland, you got Thomas and Bond, Morton, DeWald, and Van Zee. Cardinals lose it out of bounds. Cardinals will stay in the press. Nelson up top. Long and rangy and fast. He comes screaming down the floor to make sure the Cardinals are in good shape. Van Zee, long shot. Rims around and in. Van Zee having a heck of a day. Quintana now penetrates. Thomas comes down to help double team and shut him down. Quintana kicks it out. Cardinals keep it on offense. Nelson comes up top to get it. Nelson gives a little mini screen, then pops out on the wing. He gets the ball from Huffman. Back up top to Huffman. And high post for Quintana. Saul had snuck underneath. Saul took too long, put the shot up, and got blocked in a big way. Mooreland gets the rebound, and they've got the possession now. Uh-oh, Van Zee going for it again. He's been so hot, he misses it, but DeWald gets the rebound. He misses on his putback. Jag gets the rebound after that. Whoa, and then we're going to have somebody go to the floor. Foul will be on DeWald. That's his second. DeWald will go to the bench. Hensley will come in. Thomas will go out, and Krotz will come in. So Krotz is playing with 4. He's got to be careful. Cardinals have guards on the bench with 4. Hensley's up top. Hensley's so active. Oh, bad pass. Nelson was looking cross court, and Saul just takes it away from Morton. Quintana, little stutter step. Kick in the corner for Gage. Jag wide open. Here's a moon shot from Jag. It's a miss. Rebound by Van Zee. That'd have been a great shot from Jag. Oh, Hensley took quite a few steps on the way to the bucket. Nice movement, though. Got himself open, puts it in for the layup, and it's a 1-point game. We got a heck of a game going here. Stall over to Nelson. Nelson, the high post to Gage. Gage, oops. Another turnover. Cardinals, when they turn to go to the backside, Mooreland's doing a great job of taking that pass away. Crashing the lane and getting 2 steals in 2 possessions. Cardinals giving away the lead, and it's now just a 1-point game. 5.5 left to go. Nelson blocks a shot by Morton. Here comes Alvarado the other way. Nelson wide open, long shot. Doesn't get any iron. No net, no nothing. Out of bounds it goes, and turnover. Cardinals, 3 possessions in a row. Haven't got anything out of it. Jag steps up, just about gets it away from Krotz. And then Morton loses it. Nelson with an easy steal after Morton loses the handle. Quintana up the floor. Somebody's going to have to get some control in this game. Oh, Euro step by Quintana. There goes that little hook shot again. It looks like a reverse layup, but they're using it incorrectly. That shot just ain't going to go in. Jag wide open on the inbounds play, puts it up. It's a miss. It's a 3-on-2. Nelson with tremendous hustle takes the ball away. Cardinals up ahead to Saul. Saul's going to go ahead and start the offense. Nelson's calling for it, coming up top. Mooreland really extending the defense out. Jag looks backside, finds Gage wide open. Gage gets a shot blocked by Krotz. and then gets the rebound off the block, puts it in, and it's 3-point game again. Van Zee trying to get something going here. Throws it over to Bond. Bond just loses track. He was looking down the court on the press breaker. And the Cardinals, again, force a turnover with their press. Mooreland's press breaker, bringing it up the sideline, has struggled several times today, throwing the ball out of bounds. On the press breaker, a lot of times you'll get the ball to the sideline, but you're trying to do it to make the press stretch out horizontally so then you can attack the middle, just like what the Cardinals did. The Cardinals work the ball. It's almost like a zigzag pattern. You go outside, inside, and trying to make that defense struggle to be able to keep up with you. The Cardinals ran that perfectly, and Jag Huffman at the high post hits Garza coming in on the baseline. He gets an easy shot, draws the foul, and that'll be the end of the day for Josh Krotz. Krotz had a tremendous game, finishes with 5 points, but boy, he was very active. So the Mooreland big man will have to go to the bench. Persons will come back in. He's got 2. And Garza makes the free throw to make it a traditional 3-point play. Garza will come back out. Nelson will come back in for defense. Coach TK really protecting Garza with that 3rd foul. So he's using situational substitution here to bring Max in for offense when he has the opportunity. Morton's going to go all the way down to the baseline. Morton ran into, he ran into a Cardinal double team. It'll be on Alvarado. So Saul picks up the foul. That's his 3rd. We still got half a quarter to go. It's been a long game. A lot of whistles. Hensley down the middle. Oh, a lot of contact. Van Zee landed on Saul. That's going on Saul. That's going on Saul. Van Zee landed on top of... Okay. Very interesting call. I'm going to go back and watch that. So Saul's got 4 now, which is huge. Yeah, Van Zee definitely pushed Saul. And after that, which was where the foul would have happened, Van Zee went up straight. On the shot, he didn't get fouled at all. He didn't get touched. But a lot of contact between the two. That was going to draw a whistle one way or the other. 3-point lead for the Cardinals, 44-41. Five fouls called in the quarter. Mooreland has 3 team fouls. Cardinals have 2. But Garza has 4. Max has 4. Oh, Nelson threw that to nobody except white shirts. I'm not sure what he was thinking was going to be there. He did a wraparound pass and threw it right to Persons. Hensley down the lane. Shots up. It's a miss. Nelson got a piece of that and blocked it. Quintana. Kick up to Saul. Hensley coming out, challenging Saul. Saul through the double team, kick out to Gage. Into the high post to Caesar. Caesar to Jag. Jag right in the middle of the lane. Nice little jumper. Boy, howdy. That looked like it was going to fall and didn't. But it got tipped out. Mooreland had box out, but then tipped it for some reason up top. Nobody there except the Cardinals. Jag gets it to Caesar in the high post. Mason on the baseline and kick back out. Cardinals going slow and deliberate here. Caesar wide open. It's a miss. Caesar tips it back out to Saul. And the Cardinals get another possession out of this. This is the possession that'll never end. We're down to 2.5 in the game. Into the high post to Gage. Back up to Jag. Over to Saul. Caesar over in the backside wing. Morton, sorry, that was Bond really stepping out. Gage. Oh, Gage had a free throw. Misses it. Persons is able to get the rebound, and Mooreland finally stops that Cardinal possession. Oh, no. What in the world did he call? A carry? A carry on Mooreland. That gives it back to Turpin. I didn't see that one happen. 2 minutes left now. Boy, howdy have we had a great game here in the Constellation Championship. Been fun to watch this one between these two. Hopefully they'll get a chance for a rematch. No matter what happens, hopefully we'll see each other at Buffalo. So this has been a fun matchup. Van Zee out on the edge. Persons into the corner to Hensley. Hensley, long pass up to Bond at the top. They've got DeWall working the high post. They're playing a 4 out here, trying to draw the Cardinals defense out. Garza's back in, by the way, playing with 4. He's got to be careful. Saul's on the floor playing with 4. It's the starters for the Cardinals. Bond up top. 90 seconds left now. DeWalt snuck underneath Quintana, but that'd be a long and hard pass to complete. Van Zee in the corner. Van Zee picks it up, looks at DeWalt in the corner, then kicks it back up to Hensley. Mooreland almost acts like they're playing for a last shot. Cardinals have the 3-point lead, though. Persons to Hensley in the corner. Hensley goes baseline. Garza's going to go to the bench. That's 5 on Garza. Max has to know better than that. All you can do when they come into attack, you just have to go straight up. So Max is done for the day. Here's the thing, though. Hensley shooting 2. So the Cardinals, unless something goes really crazy here with this sequence, with the free throws, Cardinals are high probability to get the ball back. And they'll have the leads. Then expect Mooreland to foul. Nelson comes in for Garza. So Nelson has Max's spot with the 4 starters. Hensley missed the first, missed the second. Persons tips it, but Quintana comes away with the rebound. Quintana had Nelson free up ahead, but the Cardinals are going to go ahead and hold it here. They're up by 3, and Mooreland is going to go ahead and start fouling. Tate DeWald comes up. He fouls. That's only 4 on Mooreland, so the Cardinals get throwing in with 50. By the way, both coaches have 4 timeouts each. Oh, Hensley just about steals it, but Saul's got it. He got to Mason. Mason to Jag. Mooreland's not fouling. Jag kick out to Gage. To Saul. Up top to Caesar. Caesar over to... Oh, Caesar's going to get fouled by Bond. Not by Morton.
Mooreland number 11.
Now that'll put Caesar at the line shooting 2. That is the 3rd on Morton. I keep saying Morton. That's Bond. Caesar makes the first. That makes it a 2-possession game. That's a huge shot. Caesar, by the way, sitting at 14. Makes them both. That's 15. Coach Carr's going to take a timeout. Here's your Cardinal cheerleaders. We'll get ready for the stretch run. So Mooreland will have the ball. Cardinals in their full court press. We're going full court man. 35 seconds left. Moreland is down by 2 scores. Van Zee, long shot. Oh, he's been so good today, but he misses on this one. Caesar has the rebound. That's huge. Moreland's got to foul fast. They're going to foul Sal. Foul Saul. 23 seconds left. That'll go on Bond. I think that's 4 on Bond, but let's wait and see. Yes, 4 is the correct call. Saul gets to shoot 2. If Saul can make them both, he turns it into a 3-possession game. Coach Bond has 4 timeouts left, though. Saul misses the first. Misses the second. That gets the clock going. Hensley has it up to Van Zee. Van Zee quickly up ahead. Bond, long shot misses. Gage fighting for it. Bond's got it back. Oh, it's blocked. Caesar gets the block and gets held by Bond. Bond knew he had to get a quick foul. Very smart play, but it will put Bond on the bench with 5. Boy, that was smart. Bond knew when he missed on the block out, he could hold Caesar. They don't have to wait. You don't have to foul the ball. Just got to be careful not to get an intentional foul. Very savvy move by Bond. Only a freshman, too. This Mooreland team is going to be a lot to contend with. So young. Van Zee's a sophomore. Bond's a freshman. DeWald's a sophomore. Morton, who played a bunch, is a freshman. They didn't put a senior on the floor today. Hensley and Krotz are juniors. Person's also a sophomore. So a lot here. A lot of youth on the floor. But you guys know, only senior who's been able to play today for the Cardinals is Mason Nelson. He's getting ready to go back in. Caesar made the first, but a lane violation on the second. So that still makes it a 2-possession game. Jack's going to come out. Mason Nelson is in. So Cardinals are not going full court defense here. They're going to hold back. They don't want to foul. Van Zee gets the ball tipped by Saul. Saul trying to save it up ahead to Mason. Mason just barely. Oh, Mason's going to step out. But 2.5 left. Boy, howdy, that's a lot of effort and hustle. That ran a lot of clock, too. Saul and Mason working together. That's going to make it a theoretical possibility for Mooreland, but that's going to finish things off here. Van Zee picks it up. Cardinals will pick up the win. What a game we got here. That was a lot of fun, folks. So the Cardinals will pick up 2 wins and take home the plaque for 5th place, the consolation championship. We'll keep it here for the announcement of the Cardinals winning their plaque. Well, the Cardinals, man, you have to wonder the what-ifs on this. Played Canute down to the very end. And then the Cardinals turned around, beat Merritt on their home floor. And then a really game Mooreland Bearcat team today. Mooreland takes 5th place. Let me run through the stats for you. Cardinals are done for the weekend. They'll be heading home. Hopefully the roads are clear. We'll find out on our drive back. What a weekend. We got the snow, got some moisture. I know it wasn't a fun day for our rancher friends back home, but boy, howdy, the farmers are sure happy. Here you go, though, with your stats. Big thanks again, Coach Barnes, keeping track of all of this for us, making it possible for me to be able to focus on the what you could see. So here you go. Quintana finishes with 17, and boy, howdy, did he have a tournament. 17 on Thursday, 21 yesterday, and then 17 again today. Alvarado finishes with 10, Huffman with 7, Gage with 2, Alvarado with 2, and Garza finishes with 9. Van Zee had a heck of a game. He finished with 23 points. What a game. Morton had 5, Krotz had 5, and then Thomas, Bond, Hensley, and Persons all had 2 apiece. Rebounding stats, Van Zee ended up with 13 and Hensley with 12. So, boy, howdy did Van Zee have a heck of a game. For the Cardinals, rebounding numbers, Quintana had 10, so Quintana had a double-double. Saul had 7, and Garza had 3. Garza didn't get to play a lot. But boy, howdy, he had a heck of a game while he was in. Garza finishes plus-minus 16, by the way, which, if you follow basketball, that's a heck of a game. He just didn't get to play much because of the fouls. The matchup was very favorable for Max. He just couldn't stay clean from the whistles. Other things to point out, Saul finished with 7 steals. That's a heck of a game, too. A couple of Cardinals picked up blocks. Nelson and Peters did. But that'll finish it off. One last time before I go. And if you didn't get it before, you might want a screenshot of this or else take a picture of the screen. I think Stuco will get this out on their social media. But if you haven't seen it yet, this is the homecoming plan for this coming week. So Homecoming 2026, Once Upon a Homecoming is the theme, so Disney movies. Wednesday, January 14th is Sleeping Beauty, that's Pajama Day. Thursday, January 15th is Space Jam Day, that's Jersey Day. Friday, January 16th, Ohana, that's Tropical Day or Beach Day. Monday, January 19th, Friend and Me, that's Twin Day. And then Tuesday, January 20th is Jungle Book, Hunters versus Animals. January 20th is Homecoming. That'll be the game against Beaver. We don't have any Friday home games this year, the way the schedule fell. So we're having to do Homecoming on a Tuesday. So make note of that. Also for students who are watching, the dance is next Saturday, a week from today. So, folks, that finishes it all off. What a weekend we had here at Merritt. They do a tremendous job here. Merritt really hosts a nice tournament. It's been a pleasure coming here. Hope you have a great weekend. We'll have more basketball coming up next week. Tuesday, we'll be hosting Shattuck, so that'll be a lot of fun. And then Friday at Texoma, our 5th and 6th and junior high games are on the road. You'll have at Hooker on Monday and at Buffalo. Oh, no, versus Buffalo at home on Thursday. So you'll get the chance to watch that one on our Huddle channel, or we'll see. Coach Barnes might be able to stream that one for you guys. On Wednesday, 5th and 6th, we'll play at Forgan. I'm unable to go travel to those with it being during the school day. But, folks, have a good one. That's it for today. Big thanks again, Coach Barnes, keeping track of this stuff. And we'll see you all next week.